Hello and welcome back to Piece of the Puzzle. Today is the 9th of December, which means we're on day 9 of our nostalgic journey through Advent. So door number 9 is over here. Let's see what it's got for us today. And behind door 9, we are back into Windows 3.1, it would appear. We've got Christmas for Windows open again. Let's start the carols while we're here. It's nice, we'll have that playing in the background today. But we're not using Christmas for Windows today, so we can get rid of that. But the game we are playing is Marble. This is version 1.16, and it was written by Peter Balch in 1993. This game is the reason I wanted to rebuild Windows 3.1. This was one of my favourite games growing up. The reason for that is because it involved marbles and this sort of pinball mechanism. And if you click anywhere around the edge of this map, it will fire a marble into the mechanism. And I just loved the way it did that. And to me as a child, that was enough. I enjoyed that. But we had the demo of this game growing up, and I loved it. I played it quite a lot. It is a black box game, so the purpose of the game is to fire marbles through this thing and work out where they're supposed to go. So in this case, the blue marble went all the way through, but it was supposed to come out here. Now, the interesting thing about this is in this reboot, I installed the demo that we had originally and emailed the registration link, and Peter Balch, who wrote the game, replied. To my surprise, the email's still active, and he had to boot up an old computer just to run the registration code through it and send me a key to unlock it. But he did, and I'm very grateful for that, because now I've got the full game, and I'm going to play a more complicated level now. We've got a couple of fixed mirrors. These ones just bounce the ball back the way they came, and then we've got a few varying ones here. So let's get started and see what's supposed to happen. So that one's supposed to go down there. Let's keep going. Does that just toggle between those two? It does indeed. So it's just done that, so we need to toggle this, and we can expect that one to be in the right place. Let's do this. So you'll see I'm repeating the same one a few times, although that one looks like it's a fixed route, so that's nice. It's not guaranteed to just be this, but given the complexity, it probably is. Obviously it could go in and bounce around and come back out again somewhere else, and do that every time, but in this case we seem happy with that. I'm clicking a bit randomly at the moment. There's not a great deal of logic going on yet, but this one goes back on itself, and I'm guessing it will go this way next time. Yeah, so that's going to be one of these. It's just gone that way, so we'll click it again and it should go back on itself and go to the right. There we go, that was an easy one. Let's see if we can get these last couple of pieces in. So this is in the right place for my channel. This is a proper puzzle game. Now you can see this one's gone in, but it doesn't show us where it comes out again, which means it must have gone into a whirlpool somewhere, and the whirlpool just eats the ball and we don't see it again, but we don't know where that is, so I'll just stick it in there for now. Oh, there we go, that one bounced back on itself. That bounces back on itself every time, so somewhere in this row there's going to be one of these. It's not going to be there, because otherwise this ball wouldn't have gone through there. So let's not put a marker there. Let's try... we knew that was going to happen. Let's try putting one here and see if it bounces back. No, it should have gone... That should have gone into the whirlpool, so I wonder if that one's there. Obviously it might bounce off a mirror into the whirlpool, but let's keep it simple for now and see if that works. Let's try this row then. Let's see if we've got anything. There's no guarantee that all the pieces go on their own rows or columns. They could be next to each other. The marbles could go through multiple obstacles before reaching its goal. Oh, that might be a good place for that, because that works for that direction as well. It works for this one. It might work for this one. It does. It wouldn't have worked if there was another mirror in this section. And so that one all looks good. That looks great there. Let's see what happens if we throw a ball from the other side. No, so it was supposed to go to here. So let's try the permanent one for now. Yep, that one looks good. What else have we got? Let's try. Did I try the bottom row? No, that comes back on itself. Does it come back on itself every time? It does. So let's assume this is along here somewhere. I'm going to guess here for now. And let's just try some of the shots from the bottom. No, that comes back on itself as well. Does it come back on itself every time? Yes. So actually that is probably a blocker there. The other thing I loved about this game, obviously it's got marbles and marble run, but I loved mirrors as well. Any sort of bouncing around. I loved the angles and things like that. I was a big fan of snooker growing up, mainly because you could bounce balls off the cushions. That was like my favourite part of snooker. I used to play a fair bit, but never particularly well, he says. But yeah, I enjoyed trying to sort of work out the angles to bounce off cushions. Right, we are doing reasonably well. That one did what it's supposed to. Everything's doing what it's supposed to, but we haven't put this last one in yet. So where is that supposed to go? Oh, that should have gone that way. Oh, did I... let's toggle this and check. Did I... Oh no, that's supposed to go that way every time. Interesting. Or not every time. Does it bounce across? Yeah, it must bounce across a couple of variable ones. Okay, but it goes left again. So this is an interesting setup. Let's see what we get from this side. Yeah, it should have come back on itself. So I think... yeah, I think I only need to click that once. Oh, now it's going down. This is complicated. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Okay, that's right. And is it always right? No, it sometimes goes up there. Interesting. How can I do that? Okay, so what if this one went there? Does that make sense? Because that could have been like that to go up there. And if it was, it would have just hit that one and it would have just hit that one. So let's see what happens if I do it again. It does come back, that's good. Does it go out to the right now? Yes, so that looks pretty close. Let's try again from here, because this did some funny things. Ah, yes, so actually if it goes there again, it's going to go down, in and out, and then out there. So that's why it did this one twice in a row. And... yeah, I think this is probably it. Do I need to do any more tests just to be sure? Oh, you see how complicated it can get? I love this. But yeah, that looks good to me. I'm going to hit test. And we got it. Fantastic. So obviously the fewer marbles you use, the better your score. But Yeah, this is a puzzle game right up my alley. I enjoy this one very much. In fact, I'm going to say goodbye to you now and probably play it some more. So that was Marble by Peter Belch, a fantastic little game. If you have played this game yourself, let me know in the comments below. But that is the end of this episode. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. I'll be here every day at 7 p.m. on the run up to Christmas. But for now, I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you all again tomorrow for the next piece of the puzzle. Bye-bye.